It's a story that feels like something straight out of a high school reunion movie. Awkward, funny, and just a little bittersweet. But for comedian and actor Tim Meadows, the moment was completely real. The Saturday Night Live alum revealed in a recent interview that he unexpectedly ran into the man his high school girlfriend cheated on him with, and the setting couldn't have been more mundane. The DMV. The beloved comic, best known for his decade-long run on SNL and his role as Principal Duvall in Mean Girls, recalled the encounter with the mix of humor and reflection fans have come to expect from him. As Meadows described it, he was simply at the DM5 for an ordinary errand when he spotted a familiar face from decades ago, someone tied to one of his most memorable teenage heartbreaks. I was standing there in line, bored like everyone else, when I looked up and saw this guy. And it took me a second, Meadows said. Then it hit me. That's the guy my high school girlfriend cheated on me with. At the DMV, of all places, rather than feeling bitter or awkward, the actor said he found himself laughing internally at how life had brought the two men face to face again after all those years. I couldn't believe it. We both kind of did a double take, he shared. It wasn't dramatic or anything, just this weird full circle moment. Like, what are the odds? While Meadows didn't share whether he confronted the man or simply exchanged polite nods, he admitted the situation triggered an instant wave of nostalgia and amusement. When you're young, things like that feel so huge, he reflected. You think it's the end of the world when someone cheats on you, but standing there all these years later, it was like, oh wow, that was a whole lifetime ago. It made me realize how much perspective changes with age. Meadows, who has built his comedy career on keen observations about human nature and personal experience, said the moment felt like something out of a sketch he might have performed on SNL. It was such a classic sitcom setup, he joked. Like, here's this middle-aged guy waiting to renew his license, and suddenly the ghost of high school heartbreak shows up to remind him he's still alive. The comedian's ability to find humor in the uncomfortable or unexpected is one reason he remains a fan favorite. From his days as the ladies' man on Saturday Night Live to more recent roles in shows like The Goldbergs and The Mandalorian, Meadows has consistently mixed charm and wit with genuine emotion. Fans who heard the DMV story on social media were quick to share their reactions, with many praising Meadows for his good-natured attitude toward the encounter. Some even joked that it would make the perfect premise for a comedy short or SNL sketch. Only Tim Meadows could turn running into your ex's old flame at the DMV into something funny and philosophical, one fan wrote online. Others related personally to the moment, reflecting on their own awkward reunions with people from the past. It's weird how time makes everything smaller, Meadows said. At 17, you're crushed. At 63, you're just hoping the line moves faster so you can get out of there. The actor also used the experience as a springboard to talk about how his perspective on relationships has evolved since those teenage years. Back then, I was probably devastated. But now it's like, we were kids. Everyone's figuring themselves out. You realize people make mistakes, you make mistakes, and then you just keep going. What stood out most from his retelling was the sense of peace he found in the encounter. It wasn't about resentment or even curiosity, he said. It was just this funny, random reminder of who I used to be and how far I've come since then. As Meadows left the DM5 that day, he said he couldn't help but smile. It was surreal, but also kind of beautiful in a weird way, he admitted. It's like life's little inside joke. The DM5 is the last place you expect closure. For a man whose career has been built on turning life's awkward realities into laughter, this unexpected meeting seemed perfectly in character. Whether it becomes a future stand-up bit or just a story he tells friends over dinner, Tim Meadows has once again proven that sometimes the funniest and most meaningful odd moments are the ones that happen completely by accident. In the end, what could have been an uncomfortable reunion turned into another reminder of Meadows' humor and grace, qualities that have made him one of comedy's most enduring voices. After all, if you can find laughter in a high school heartbreak decades later, especially at the DM5, you've truly mastered the art of moving on.